All right, welcome to a very abbreviated version of Saturdays Are for the Boy. This is just where I throw a couple quick thoughts out into the YouTubes on my favorite thing, which is college football. Week 0 was 4 days ago now, 5 days ago, and there was really one takeaway or one game worth taking anything away from. That was Florida versus Miami. It was a shit show of a game, which made it great, which made it very much college football. So I loved it. You could see pretty much everything that some people thought, which was a struggling Miami offense. I thought that would happen. I didn't expect Florida's offense to struggle quite this much. I knew they had a lot of new offensive linemen, but I thought they'd be able to do a little bit more despite Miami's solid front seven. My honest big takeaway was the Florida defensive front. That front seven was getting after the quarterback. I know there were 2 freshman tackles for Miami, but man, those guys were all over the place. Number 51, whose name escapes me this far out, the linebacker, he was a great surprise. Zuniga, we all know what to expect from him. Jeremiah Moon was a terror as well. Lots of guys that just would really strike fear into you if you are an offensive coordinator. Couple that with that cornerback tandem of CJ Henderson and Marco Wilson, you've got nasty defense. If they can clean up the penalties a little bit, they will be lights out. Felipe Franks, I expected really, really, really big things of him this year. I was expecting a second-year jump in Dan Mullen's system. It obviously didn't happen this game. The offensive line might be a bigger concern than I thought. Maybe it was just first game jitters. Maybe he'll get it out of his system. He didn't look great. He had a couple great balls. That deep seam throw was a great deep ball. They've got Tony there as a scat guy who is going to be a great safety valve for this team. It was week 0, so not a ton to take away. I still think Florida will have a better season than Miami. A lot of people are now saying, wow, Miami, you've got to pencil them in as the favorites in their division. I'm not going to go that far yet. I think it might be closer to Florida playing down than Miami playing up. We will see what happens. The one other piece of news I want to touch on is the news that came out today, which is Dylan Moses for Alabama tearing an ACL. He was going to be an All-American this year, most likely. One of the best linebackers in the country, no doubt. Alabama's always been great with linebackers. Now it's going to be a couple freshmen thrown in the mix. This is eerily similar to the end of 2017, where they got so banged up at linebacker that that they barely squeaked by Mississippi State and then lost to Auburn and didn't even make the SEC championship game. It's happening before week 1 this year. That might be better for them to mature the team and grow into the season. Their offense is still going to be lights out. What we're going to end up seeing, I think, is a lot more 42 to 28 type wins for Alabama instead of 27-7 type wins. Fireworks for the Crimson Tide this year. That offense should be able to carry that defense, although that really sucks as a college football fan to see. Those are the couple thoughts I wanted to throw out there today. I may or may not be back in the next couple weeks, depending on how my schedule shakes out. I'll certainly be back before week 3 at the very latest. Enjoy college football, everyone. It's back. Bye.